Every challenge you face is shaping you into a stronger and more capable individual. You grow when you challenge your limits and expand beyond what feels familiar. The courage to begin again is often the most important step in personal transformation. Every moment is an opportunity to choose growth over stagnation. The effort you put into yourself today determines the opportunities you will have tomorrow. You cannot expect progress if you are unwilling to face discomfort. Be patient with yourself, because real growth takes time and rarely happens in a straight line. The journey of growth never truly ends. You cannot expect change if you keep repeating the same behaviors. Growth happens when you turn your struggles into lessons. Consistency beats intensity when it comes to long-term personal growth. You cannot grow without facing the truth about yourself. The strongest version of yourself is built through consistent effort and resilience. You cannot achieve growth without first accepting where you are. The willingness to improve is the first step toward transformation. Growth is a process of becoming, not a single moment of achievement. Your future is created by what you do consistently, not by what you do occasionally. You will never truly grow if you continue to surround yourself with things that keep you the same. The person who is willing to learn from failure grows faster than the one who avoids it. True growth begins the moment you take full responsibility for every aspect of your life. Every small step forward compounds into meaningful transformation over time. Growth is the result of what you do repeatedly, not what you do occasionally. You cannot expect your life to change if you are unwilling to change your daily actions. Your mindset determines whether you see obstacles or opportunities. The person you want to be is built through what you do daily. The process of becoming is more important than the outcome you achieve. The discipline you build today becomes the freedom you enjoy tomorrow. You grow the most not when things are easy, but when you choose to keep going despite difficulty. The quality of your life improves when you improve the quality of your thoughts and the discipline of your actions. Growth requires that you let go of who you were in order to become who you are capable of being. Every day is a new opportunity to become a better version of yourself. Change becomes easier when your desire to grow is stronger than your fear. You do not need to have everything figured out to start improving your life. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So building better habits is the foundation of lasting growth. Real change begins when you stop blaming circumstances and start taking ownership. You become stronger every time you choose not to give up. Growth requires that you embrace change rather than resist it. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is bridged by discipline. Your progress is a reflection of your persistence. Growth is about evolving your mindset as much as your actions. Your identity is shaped by the actions you repeat every single day. The hardest part of personal growth is accepting that you are both the problem and the solution. You don't become better by chance, you become better by choice. Becoming your best self requires patience, discipline, and persistence. You become what you repeatedly focus on, so choose your focus wisely. The path to growth is often lonely, but it is also where you discover your true strength. Your actions today are shaping the person you will become tomorrow. The work you do on yourself is never wasted. Growth often feels like breaking before it feels like becoming. The discomfort you feel while changing is often the sign that you are evolving into a better version of yourself. Becoming better requires that you become comfortable being uncomfortable. Your willingness to learn will determine how far you can go. You grow by pushing yourself beyond what feels comfortable. The person you become is shaped by the standards you set for yourself and the habits you refuse to tolerate. Every improvement you make begins with a decision to try. You shape your life through the choices you make when no one is watching. It is only when you step outside your comfort zone that you begin to grow, learn, and transform into something greater. Growth demands that you confront your fears instead of avoiding them. Growth requires both courage and commitment. You are responsible for who you become. Growth requires that you keep moving forward even when progress feels slow. You don't find purpose by waiting. You build it through action and persistence. Your comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing ever grows there. Growth begins when you stop waiting and start doing. You grow when you commit to becoming better than you were yesterday. Personal growth is about making small, deliberate choices every day that align with the person you want to become. The more disciplined you are, the more control you have over your life. Every day you delay working on yourself is a day you delay becoming who you could be. The journey of self-improvement is built on daily commitment. Growth happens when you stop making excuses and start making adjustments. The discipline to continue is what separates growth from stagnation. If you want different results, you must be willing to adopt different behaviors. You cannot rewrite your past, but you can always reshape the meaning it has in your present life. Every effort you make contributes to who you are becoming. You cannot grow if you refuse to acknowledge the areas where you need to improve. The greatest investment you can make is in developing your own potential. The more you invest in yourself, the greater your returns in every area of life. You cannot grow if you stay attached to the version of yourself that feels safe. The only limits that truly exist are the ones you refuse to challenge. Progress is achieved when you focus less on perfection and more on consistent improvement. Self-improvement is not about competing with others, but about surpassing your previous self. The person you will be in 5 years depends largely on the decisions you make today. You are always one decision away from changing your life. The life you want is built through the habits you practice every day. Every setback you face is an opportunity to build resilience and deepen your understanding of yourself. You cannot expect to evolve if you continue to cling to old habits that no longer serve you. Growth is not always visible, but it is always happening when you stay consistent. It is not what you know that changes your life, but what you apply consistently. Your mindset will either serve as the foundation of your growth or the ceiling that limits it. You cannot grow without effort, and you cannot succeed without consistency. The version of you that you create through consistent effort will always matter more than the goals you temporarily achieve. Your habits will determine your future more than your intentions ever will. You become better through action, not intention. Growth is about progress, not perfection, and consistency matters more than speed. The best way to predict your future is to build it through daily action.